Please, who is that? Oh yeah, one person.
So it's literature.
I'm sitting here. The back is the best place. He doesn't need to like
All right. Yeah.
So I thought you said we are doing poetry.
Poetry.
We are doing prose already.
Okay. Okay.
But we are not doing
But what
prose.
about those online? That's the thing. So that's what have everybody along. Those guys is that?
Let's do poetry, so we have not done poetry at all.
Alright. Alright. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about the students online. Are you ready? Okay. Alright, so you're most welcome to classes afternoon. We'll be talking about poetry, and we have a very popular definition of poetry. Poetry has to be a collection of poems, and a collection of poems in literature is what we call a collection of poems in literature. What do you call it? Poems in literature. We call it anthology. Anthology. So anthology and anthology. Anthology is a contradiction, and the anthology is a collection of poems. All those cage verbs, general major, verse, related, do not be into that. All of them, they are all what we call anthologies. Why? Because it has to do with only poems. Poems only. Call anthology. So have a general definition from someone, and then general definition from someone. A poet, a renowned poet. His name is Williams Wordsworth. Williams Wordsworth. Have you heard that? Williams Wordsworth. Williams. Williams Wordsworth. Williams Wordsworth. All right. Poetry. That's right.
Okay.
Poetry. Poetry. According to Williams Wordsworth, poetry, according to Williams Wordsworth, poetry, according to Williams Wordsworth, are they joining us?
Yeah.
Okay. Williams Wordsworth. Words, yeah, right? W-O-R-T-H. Williams Wordsworth. Williams. Williams. Wordsworth. Words. Words. Word. The words or something. Can you see them? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Williams Wordsworth. He defined poetry. Oh, did I say according? According to Williams Wordsworth, poetry is an overflow of spontaneous emotions.
Is
An overflow of spontaneous emotions. An overflow of spontaneous emotions. Recapturing tranquility. An overflow of spontaneous emotions. Recapturing tranquility. Poetry is an overflow of spontaneous emotions recaptured in tranquility. An overflow of spontaneous emotions recaptured in tranquility. This means that poetry is about beauty. This means that poetry is about beauty recaptured in tranquility. Tranquility. This means that poetry is about beauty. It's about beauty. Beauty. This means that poetry is about beauty and grace present in all creation. Beauty and grace present in all creation. This means that poetry is about beauty and grace present in all creation. Present in all creation.
Beauty and grace.
Grace, all of it. Present in all creation. Grace, yes. Grace present in all creation. Beauty and grace present in all creation. So when we talk about poetry, GIC. So when we talk about poetry, we are talking about a collection of poems. And poetry, all the three genres of literature has their own features. You can tell me the major feature. How is drama presented? Drama is presented in and scenes. Then how is prose presented? Prose is presented in chapters and paragraphs. Okay, so do we have students who have joined us online? Are they ready? Are they there? Okay. So that is it. So you need to understand some things. Very, very important when it comes to literature. Literature generally has to do with entertainment. What is literature itself? What does it mean? It means what?
There are works of art that showcases all aspects of life.
Very good. So literature is actually based on imagination. A work of art that is based on imagination, or a work of art that deals with imaginative experience of people, everyday life. That's what we call literature. So literature has its origin from the Latin word. I call it literatura. Literatura. You understand? Literature, which means writing or learning. So invariably, it simply means ability to reach and write. So literature is of two types. What are they? English literature and literature in English. What is English literature?
English literature is the literature written by the people that their tongue is English. That's like people from Britain.
Yeah.
Then literature in English is the one that has been translated into English. They can be written from Paris and other places.
Okay. So English literature is a literature of UK and American people. UK and American people. William Shakespeare is an Englishman. His own literature, is it English literature or literature in English?
English
Literature. So when I say UK, I'm referring to the English or British people. I'm referring to the Scottish. I'm referring to the Welsh people from Wales, call them Welsh. I'm referring to the Irish people and American people. All of them put together. Any writer that comes from there, we call it what? English literature, because it's an English. We have British English and American English. Good. Now, for literature in English, you need to understand that English literature is also known as non-African literature.
Yes.
And that literature in English is African literature because it is the literature written by the African people, not just African people. Any writer that comes from Africa and other countries of the world, apart from UK and America, we call their writing, or their writer, or their story, call it what? Literature in English. Africa to other countries, aside from UK. And why? Because UK and America is English literature. That's how you get what I'm saying. So that is it. Any question in that area. My class is always interactive. You understand? I don't want to be stick to because we're online. Those online will join us and they will also, you know, answer questions and they ask questions. Do you understand? You guys are the one writing exam, and that's the idea about it. So the English African literature, as expressed in English, we call it Anglophonic literature. African literature, as expressed in English, we call it Anglophonic literature, which means that the literature written in English by African people, we call it what? Anglophonic. Did I mention that? Did I mention that? Anglophonic. Anglophonic literature. Anglophonic literature. The one expressed in English. In English. The one expressed in French. African literature expressed in French. French, we call it Negritude literature. Negritude literature. In the study of government, in the study of government, we have different aspects. Okay, different aspects. In the study of government, we have, remember, policy of assimilation and policy of what? Association. So, okay, not even that. We are talking about international organization. We have ECOWAS. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those ones that speak French, what do you call them? We call them francophones. Those ones that speak Portuguese, what do you call them? We call them Busophones. Busophones. So, Busophones. But this one is in literature. So we don't call it francophone. What do we call it? We call it negative literature. Negative literature. Okay, what are the benefits of studying?
Those are the one in French.
Yes, this one is in French. In literature, we call it negative. In government, we call it francophone. And those that speak Portuguese for ECOWAS, it's actually 16 members, but one is no longer there. We have 15 members now. So in literature, we call it negative. In government, we call it francophone. So you get what I'm saying? So that's it. So what are the benefits of studying literature? From time to time, I'll be asking you questions, just to prepare you for the exam. Especially those of you writing GC and Jamb next year. If you think it's far, it's not far. It's just around the corner. So in few days or weeks, you'll be writing GC. And before you know anything, you write Jamb too. So once we enter December, there's no time again. So I believe you have a personal timetable. If you are online and you are listening to me, you need to have a personal timetable. Don't wait for the teacher. All these things we are teaching you here now, you have done it in the better part of you have done it in secondary school. So some of them don't develop themselves. But when you come to studios, especially here, we teach you, we ask questions. Have you ever seen where a teacher is telling you, you ask a question, the teacher is a question, that's your assignment. Have you heard that? That's your assignment.
Plenty.
Yes, I wanted to say that's your assignment. So, so a lot of things are happening. And that is why tutorial schools have to be recognized. They don't recognize tutorial schools like that. But all those mushroom secondary schools, you see them doing nonsense, they collect money and they don't have conscience. So we want to make this art department a better department. And that's why from time to time I'll be asking you questions from the beginning because you are the one writing exam. You understand? So you are going to show me your personal time to do it at your own leisure time. Probably from Nestle's. So that is it. So what are the benefits of studying literature? Let's take it one after the other. We are friends. Plato says that the best way for a child to learn is a playway method. So all we do is to just make the class lively. I ask questions, you answer, you have a question, you ask me, then we go on from there. So we start first. What are the benefits of studying literature? Before I go back to that topic, what are the benefits of studying literature? Answer us.
Teach moral lessons.
It teaches moral lessons. And the learning of moral lessons in literature, what do you call it? We call it didactism.
Didactism.
Don't forget, that term they use in asking questions. So, what I'm teaching now, I'm teaching it based on what I've been saying in the past question. Because we have what we call AOC. AOC means area of concentration. Area of concentration. And that's it. So when you learn moral lessons in literature, we call it what? Didactism. Didactism. We also have Dadaism. Dadaism is a period in literature. That was 1500s. It's a period in literature. So what are other benefits of studying literature? Okay.
So understand what is happening in the world.
In the society, yes. In the society. Okay, 9.
For entertainment.
For entertainment. Very good. For entertainment. For entertainment. It is a means of information, getting information.
Source of income.
Is that?
Source of income.
It's a serve as a source of income. Incomes. You have another one?
It mirrors life.
It mirrors lives and societies, right?
Yes.
It does not mean that we have a mirror somewhere. Through the poems we reach, the novels and the books. So that's it. So those are the benefits of studying literature. But the truth about the matter is that who can tell me the first word-known actor in the world? The first word-known actor in the world. Typist. His name was Thespis. You have to know this guy. This guy was the first known actor in the world, the first person to act. Where is he from?
From Greek.
From Greece. The name of that country is Greece. Greece. So, drama started from this country. Do you understand? Drama started from this country. Those who are from this country call them Greeks. So this guy, this is my very good friend, we attended the same primary school together, was the first person to act in the world. That was around 535 BC. 535 BC. He has founded the world by leaping on the back of a wooden cart and he recited the poem as if it was the whole of the poem. People were clapping. On that period, I was here too. I was clapping. 535 BC. Maybe I was there. So that is a thespian. So if you are good in acting, they call you a thespian. They call you a thespian. But today they call it Nollywood. Nollywood, I mean. You have Bollywood, you have Hollywood. Hollywood is for America. John is Nollywood is for Nigeria.
Yes.
Then Bollywood is for India and almost like that. So that is it. So drama started from Greece. Greece is one of the countries in Europe, like Western Europe or Eastern Europe. Is there a difference between drama and play?
Yes.
Let me start with freedoms. Is there a difference between drama and play? Be free. Just is there a difference? Any difference? If there's any difference, just say sorry. Whatever you have in mind. Whatever you have in mind. You are not doing. Don't worry about it. Whatever you have in mind. Drama is acted on stage. Then what about play? Okay. You want to talk?
Yes.
Yeah, I say.
Drama is the writer plays acting on stage. Drama is script. Play is an act.
So I always like to follow shortcuts. No problem. And she was actually correct.
That's how I'm trying to help her. I know she's correct, but I'm trying to help her.
Good Samaritan. Alright, you're correct. So, drama is a script. The first way is script. Then play is performing a script. So when we say drama originated from a Greek word. Drama. It means to act, do, or perform, which means that it's a script that is meant to be what? Acted. What is action? Action is the expression of an impression. You're expressing what impresses you. So that script that you have, that paper, you turn it into what? Into acting. You act it. You alter it. People will take different roles. You know what they call audition? Audition in drama. So audition is when characters or actors and actresses are given different roles to play. Someone will play the role of a father, another person mother, another person doctor, depending on the content of the script. So drama is a script, while play is a performance of that script. So what is a play? A play is a textbook that is meant to be acted on stage. It means that no play, no script, no acting. Is there anything to act? Just like I was teaching them over there, I was talking about manifesto development and campaign. Manifesto is the program of the party. So, what the party intends to fulfill to the people if elected into government. So, they have to tell the people. That's the method of telling them, it's not called campaign. So, without a manifesto, will there be a campaign? Without drama, will there be a play? No. It must be drama. Hello. Don't talk. And don't forget, I will told her that my own punishment is question. Question. You know, ask question when you talk. Not the one here, this is it, you know. So that is it. What are the types of drama? Let me start from freedoms. Freedoms. You forgot
Drama.
Have you forgotten freedoms? Okay.
Have you forgotten?
Number one. Number one. Types of drama. Without.
Comedy.
And what did she say? She said what? Comedy.
Comedy.
Activity jump.
Okay, tragedy.
Tragedy. Very Traps.
And that's with the comedy.
And we also have we have melodrama. Are you? Okay. Alright, I think I've finished that part. I've also talked about fast and melodrama.
Fast.
Or the other teacher assessment. The fast and melodrama.
And melodrama.
We also have ritual drama. Ritual drama.
I'm not letting her say.
We have about 12.
So
So that's it. So let's go back to okay, what is prose?
Prose. We are actually prose. Prose is another.
So that which exam are you writing first? Okay. Prose is a novel, okay? So anytime you hear drama,
Prose is like presented in traits. In
prose means novel. Drama, another for drama is what? Big. Another for poetry is what? So that's it. Poetry, one. Like I said, how is prose presented? Prose is presented with chapters and what? And paragraphs. How is drama presented? Drama is presented in acts and scenes. Then poetry is presented in line and words and stanza. What is a stanza? A stanza is a division in the formal pattern of what? A two-line stanza, what do you call it? A line? Complex. It's not cool. Cool is CUP. Complex. Yeah. So a three-line standard, what do you call it? I don't put that much.
So we not do them poem, so the one to find it.
Okay. So what is a couplet? Two-line standard.
Yes.
Then three-line standard, what do you call it? Three-line standard, what do you call it? You call it triplets. 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 Then four-line standard, what do you call it? Quatrain. Quatrain. Five-line standard, what do you call it? Five tetan. Quintets. 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 Six-line standard, what do you call it? Seven numbers. Septets. Septets. Is there now you don't say?
I am here.
You are disturbing an idea.
Yes, he's disturbing.
Hello. So septets, 7-line standard. 8-line standard is known as what? Octave, thank you. Octave. Octave. 9-line standard is known as what? 9-line standard. 9-line is known as, we call it nonet. Nonet or nona stitch. Nonet or nona stitch. Nonet. Nona stitch. 10-line standard. 10-line standard is known as design.
1 line standard, sir. What's 1 line?
Design. 10-line. Design. Yes. Design or design or call it design or decker stitch. Or decker stitch.
Is there 1 line standard?
Hmm?
Is there 1 line standard?
That's more a monolith. Monolith. Anything more on this one? And monolith. Okay, so you have quatrain, pointed, septet, octave, nonet, design. But generally speaking, 14-line standard is known as what? It's known as sonnet. Sonnet. A sonnet is a poem of how many lines? 14 lines. So, okay. So, poetry is the most complex. And some of us who are teaching it, we don't go there. We don't go there. But we are going to do it today. We are doing it today. And tomorrow we can continue with it. You understand? You know, I only come on Wednesdays. So I even want to take some of the points. And that's why I increase the days to 2. So I'm taking some of the points. 7 is septet. 6. 6. Sextet. Sextet. Formerly sextet. From X, for now is S. And I didn't get what I mean. It was X before, now S. Sextet. Sextet. So 8, 7 is septet, 8 is octave, 9 is nonet or nona stitch, and 10 is design or decker stitch. Decker stitch. So, so we also have the other ones. What's the general one? General is sonnet. Okay, that's exactly about that aspect. So poetry, like I told you, is an overflow of spontaneous emotions to capture in tranquility. That's according to Williams Wordsworth. Usually that poetry deals with expression of your intense personal feelings. When you express your intense personal feelings, that's what we call poetry. You put what you have in mind into lines and what? Stanzas. Full stop, continuation. Poetry, continuation, the notes. Poetry, we are closing by 7. Poetry.
Who is closing the second?
Next page, but I'm still going to pass question. Poetry has to do expression, has to do with expression. Expression of a poet or writer's intents. Expression of a poet or writer's intents or personal feelings. A poet's expression of writer's intents or personal feelings or personal feeling. Intents or personal feeling. A poet's expression of personal intent, personal feeling. So, okay, continuation. It is a collection of poems. It is a collection of poems. It is a collection of poems. A collection of poems. Presented. A collection of poems presented. A collection of poems presented in lines and stanzas. It is a collection of poems presented in lines and stanzas. A collection of poems presented in lines and stanzas. A collection of poems presented in lines and stanzas. So, which one comes first? Is it line or stanzas? Which one comes first? Lines or stanzas? Let's just leave it for now. You know, this place is the window is not open. So that will not suffocate. And Esther, power too much. Alright, so that's it. So, Ella, you were saying something? Difference between lines and stanzas.
Yeah, a collection of lines and
Okay.
so that's the difference.
Alright. You know, when we talk about figures of speech, we have figures of speech and figures of sound. Figures of speech and figures of sound. What are the figures of speech?
Because of speech, like simile,
Metaphor.
repetition, metaphor,
No, don't go to repetition.
assonance,
Simile, metaphor.
assonance,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
irony,
Simile, metaphor.
irony,
Yes. Antithesis,
hyperbole,
oxymoron, hyperbole, synecdoche, epigram, metonymy. Which one again? You have sarcasm. Have you heard sarcasm? Catastrophe. That one is a term in literature. We have well over 200 literary terms that you cannot even exhaust. You can't exhaust this, even from SS1 to 3. Because there are other topics to be done. So like I'm going to give you some class activity now to work on. You understand? So what we are going to do, readers, what we are going to do is that we are going to talk about the meaning and the types, and at the same time we go to we dissect the poems. I'm talking about poetry, meaning and types. Then we also dissect. We dissect the poetry because this one, the meaning and types, is also theoretical aspect. Then the practical aspect is treating the poems. And which are the poems? What are the poems? They have a Cage Bird. We have Black Woman by Leopold Sedar Senghor. Have you read that one? We have Leader and the Led by me or Shunari. We have Bats by H. Lawrence. We have Do Not Go Gentle into that goodness. That means death. It's talking about death. The good never good. They also have the good moral, talking about lovers, the two lovebirds. You understand? Trying to talk about predicting their tomorrow today. You understand? So we talk about a government driver on the retirement. That one is a post poem. A post poem is a poem that is very easy to understand. It's very easy. Even just Cage Bird is even easy to understand. It's a non-African poem written by Maya Angelou. You understand? an African American human rights activist.
Next.
And also have the song of the women of my land. Have you heard that one too? Okay. Usman Dafuri. How is the government? Literature is very, very interesting, very, very interesting. So so let's go back to the project. So when did I start this?
Presented in lines. The collection of poems presented in lines and stanzas.
Presented in lines and stanzas. Alright. For this reason, I want to take some questions here. For the past questions. Because we need to use that to cover up for the whole work. I'm giving you 20 questions. Alright. So it will cover for so many things that that you have done. Yes, I'm going to select the questions. I'll choose questions. What do you call diction in literature?
Pictures of words.
Okay. What is plot in literature?
Plot, the sequence of.
Is it the plot of land?
No, it's the sequence of events.
Literature students. That's very good. Okay. What do you understand by literature? Literative. Literature.
So what are the options?
Literatus.
The options.
Options 1. Options.
It's just something of
Literature is a genius, or literatus is a genius in the field of literature. A genius. It comes as an example everywhere. Maybe your teacher didn't never taught you that in school. Okay. Literatus, alright, is a genius in the field of literature. A genius in the field of literature. Literatus is a genius in the field of literature.
Is literature general, not only poem?
General is. General. Literature has 3 children. What are the 3 children?
Drama, prose,
and poetry. Government has 3 children. What are they?
3 children.
Yes.
Not
Government has 3 children.
Executive.
Okay, legislative and judiciary.
Correct. That's very good. So, consider both of them as 3 children. They get picking and be papa. You understand? So that's the system. So we need to understand some things here. So a literatus is a genius in the field of literature. People like the likes of Wally Shoyinka and Williams Shakespeare. The guy was born in 1564. 1564 to a family. I think about. I think it should be the only boy in the family, the only guy in the family, and maybe 1 or 2. So,
He's the only.
okay. So, let's go to literature. Literature. We have talked about literatus. Literature.
So what is the meaning of literature?
Literature. I want to give you the
Not
meaning.
on us.
Literature is a writer in the field of literature. A writer in the field of literature. Is a writer in the field of literature. Literature. Literatus.
Oh, I think it's
Literative. That's one. So, okay. So, a writer in the field of literature. Can you mention any of the writers that you know? Generally speaking, that's the general term for
Yes.
prose poetry and drama.
Always think that is a writer.
It's a writer.
Chimamanda.
Chimamanda Adichie.
Yes.
Angelo. Can you mention your name?
John Osborne.
John Osborne. Can you mention other ones?
John Colisa.
Gabriel
Okara. Very good. Can you mention other ones too?
John Osborne.
Talk like literature students. You have all the books now. The one that you are writing using for this.
August Wilson.
August Wilson. Very good. August Wilson. Lee or should I read?
He's
Who wrote it?
male.
Who?
He's male.
Yes, ma'am.
was a male.
Mention the one for this text. This one, this old text that is going now. The one they are using for this.
Okay, I don't know the one for this.
Okay, very good. Can you mention? Can you remember John Donne?
It's only that
John Donne
one.
who wrote the Good Morning.
It's only it's the ones for next year.
Godfrey or John.
I'm not doing the one for this year.
Lawrence Thompson.
D.H. Lawrence who wrote Battle. What about T.S. Eliot, The Journey of the Greater? It's not McGill.
Farouk says
It's the journey. Very good. Omar Farouk says here, right? So the journey of the Major. It's not McGill. The journey of the Major, referring to the three wise men. You are not serious. It's an allusion. You know what they call allusion in literature? Very good. Freedom's money. It means it's a casual reference to a figure or an event. When you say allusion, you can allude when you are writing a story, you can allude to the Bible. Maybe you are writing about excessive love for money. That's how you let it. Excessive love for money. You can allude to the Bible. Talk about the story of the prodigal son. Can you remember that? Or money no. Who collected it?
Without treasure.
I think it's Ladi Watson. Ladi is Ladi. Watson. Your son, yeah. Okay. Is that all? Okay. Which one is that? That's the Thomas. Thomas. My very we are having the same conversation. You are not serious. Okay. So which one? This is a drama. Let them die. I don't want to die. So we know that it's less we die, but I don't want to patronize it. If you say it, as if you are patronizing it. It's a drama. It's a drama.
what about the Greenlands?
The big land of Africa. The big land. No. Augustine Neto. If you have read, you have not followed policy in school. You remember this party for the MPLA? Which country is that? Zimbabwe. What's the Zimbabwe? That's Zimbabwe. That's that country. Angola was actually ruled by the whites before later and then the blacks. So the guy actually helps. He happens to be a political activist. You understand? He was sent into exile. He came back, and he was successful. He became a very important person in society, just like Mandela of South Africa. You know Mandela. What's his full name? Nelson Mandela. Mandela can have a focus in the history of South Africa, not just in the whole of Africa, even in the world. They have black Americans, blacks doing great. Look at Martin Luther King. I've heard that story. Martin Luther King happens to be, you have heard it, so I have a dream. He said, I have a dream one day an American will become, and an African will become America's president. And that was like Obama also became US president. Obama is from Kenya. He's a Kenyan, he grew up in America, American citizen. So one of his parents is an American. So that's also a thing. So we have a lot of writers. So a writer is known as a literature. Are you there? A writer is a literature.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
If you are from Nigeria
From Cotonou.
and you now go to abroad, you cannot be a president.
How can you be a president? Except you are a citizen. There are some countries you can become a president.
How do Obama not
Like
In
in UK. Obama grew up there. One of his parents is from that country.
Your mommy is this Obama father is from Kenya, but his mother is from
His mother. So Obama naturally is intelligent. Obama is my
I think
He's my mentor. Obama can talk for 3 hours without getting tired, and that's why if you read very well, you are the one that study very well.
Actually,
Once you open your mouth, you start talking.
He was born.
And that's, I mean, speaking
He was
wisdom.
not born in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was
Esther.
born in Nigeria.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to answer the question.
You have answered. Come on.
So you even answer the question to the The father is from there, then the mother is from this thing. So that is it. So now we have literature. Literature. What's the meaning of literature? Literature. Literature, you can write, is a group of people that has the knowledge of literature. That have the knowledge of literature. That's literature. A group of people that has the knowledge of literature. A group of people that has the knowledge of literature. A group of people that has the knowledge of literature. A group of people that has the knowledge of literature. This question, I didn't use. Someone is there. Oh, I thought you were having something like 5 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't mind. You didn't talk about this. Okay, all right.
By this time.
Almost not of your house. All right. So, don't forget, the only difference here is sure, choose, and see. So this one is a group of people. So all of us are referred to as what? Literacy. Because you are literature students and you have the knowledge of what? Literature. You can't compare yourself to an account student. Those doing accounting, financial accounting.
Yes.
You can't compare yourself to science students. What are they doing here?
Yes.
So you don't have the knowledge of literature. It doesn't matter whether you know all. You don't have to know all. But when they ask you a question, what is literature? What is it all about? And you're able to see it. You are part of what you call the literacy. But a writer in the field of literature, we call it literature. A genius like William Shakespeare, we call them what? Literatus or literatus. Do you understand? Okay. I asked the question the other time, what is agoraphobia? Agoraphobia is also in literature. It means the fear for an own place. Let's say the fear for an agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. All these terms I'm talking about, they used to ask questions for theory. Especially Esther and Fridaus are writing GCE. You are writing both theory, both objective and theory. So I expect you to have a personal timetable for reading.
Is it fear of?
The fear for an open place. Maybe you have actually posted that when I get there, I've read, I will blow grammar. By the time you get there and you are on the stage and you see crowd, everything is just like
so disappear.
You think it's easy to teach all your lecturers? Yeah. You will just come and be ministering to that. You enjoy that. The crowd will let's continue to give you. So, standing in front of even one person to teach, it's not that easy. But if you are able to, you should give kudos to your teachers who are doing the job. You understand? So that is it. So the fear for an open place, what we call it what? Agoraphobia. I've been a duress machina. Duress machina.
Duress machina.
These are the terms used in asking questions for the theory.
Who is there? Send the person out.
Alright, so that is it. Duress machina. Who can tell us the meaning of duress machina? Just send it out. Duress machina. It seems we don't have an idea. Okay, forgotten it. It means someone who has come to save. A savior. Someone. Okay, can I write it on board? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, remember this spelling? X machina. Machina. So it means someone who has
DU.
DUES. Then EX MACHINA. Duress machina. Someone who has come to save the situation. The good man in literature, what do you call him? The good man in literature. Let me put that one because if I use another word, you get what I'm saying. The good man in literature, what do you call him? Protagonist. I mean, if I use the word character, Frida will get that one. You know, we have different sides of characters.
What do you call it now?
Protagonist.
No, the first thing you said before.
The good man.
It's not a protagonist that can
And you know, we have antagonists too. Anta is different from prota.
Not all protagonists are good.
That are good, okay? But I'm telling you that protagonist is a good man, and the opposite is what? Is antagonist. You must have a bad person. So the opposite, because if there's no protagonist, if there's no anta, if there's no anta, then I will agree with you. But we have anta.
So in some
What in some film?
In some.
Let's say
But generally,
the same protagonist is the same antagonist.
now both of you, let me ask you, which one is antagonist, which one is protagonist?
Antagonist is the main
Both of you, both of you. Yeah,
protagonist.
no,
Me, I'm the protagonist.
yeah. Who wants to be the antagonist? So
I can be an antagonist also now. I can do bad and be the
You
antagonist.
can be an errand.
So if you don't want to call it antagonist, what do you call it?
The
Opponent, I mean. Alright, you want to see that? So join the conversation. You're welcome. Alright. So opponent, apart from opponent, what do you call it? It starts from V. It starts from V.
villain.
Correct. Villain. Have you heard of foil before? Foil character. What does it mean? Literature is very interesting. They have well over 200 literary texts. I can't even finish. So that's
against them.
The character that use others' weakening points against them.
very good. It's also known as antagonist. Because if a character is doing something not positive or negative, it's an antagonist indirectly.
I have a question.
Okay.
What if the first character is the protagonist, like it's good, but it's using that active against the antagonist, like using his weakening point, but he's a protagonist. But you want to use it to get the antagonist, and he's not using his weakening point. You cannot.
They can be on both sides, you know. It can be on both sides. But more of attack than. So they said foil means a character that contrasts with the main character. Most of them can be main, so you know that. Can be main. What are the types of characters that?
That's character.
So if you also want, when you open the book, when you open the book,
Static character. Dynamic character. Flat. Anti-hero.
Okay.
Protagonist, antagonist.
The first one that is that I'm trying to remember.
which one is the round? Which one is the round?
Eponymous.
The round character is a character that progresses, like this progresses as the plot progresses.
Okay.
Then the flat character is the one that doesn't change. No matter what happens, the character is still the way the characters are there.
Look at Nigerian actors and actresses. Which one is a flat character? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, flat.
All of them. All of them.
No, not all of them. The likes of people like what's his name? Ramsey Noah is a round character because he progresses.
That one is a WWE man. I don't even know Jim Hyke.
Jamb, yes.
What about Emeka Ike?
I know it's what Nigerian film.
Okay. You know what?
People
Okay.
are Gen Z. Don't like that Gen Alpha.
Don't mind them, Daddy.
No, me is more cartoon.
Literature journalists is
I don't even like it. That's what they like one storyline.
Exactly.
Do one storyline.
Wicked
Something for like
stepmother. Wicked.
they don't remember that weekend
Stepmother. Wicked this one.
Okay.
Wicked that
I
one.
want to ask
It's
you.
true now. The moment
Guys.
you watch the film, you don't already know what
Esther.
it is.
Exactly.
The lives of Mama G, round or flat.
Mama G, if you want to talk about
Because most she's a flat character. Because most of her movies, she's always a bad person. That will come out and catch at the end.
She does not change.
And you see her sharing proper writing. But she's a pastor, right? She's a pastor.
Yes, there's also another actor that has locks. He's also a pastor. He has to do church.
Are you talking about this old pastor? Actor. Okay. How many of you know Odunade Adekola?
I know it.
Is he a flat character or round character?
flat.
He can never be flat.
I don't know that one.
Have you watched Sunday that go?
Oh,
That guy can play the role of a pastor,
can play a role of a thief,
and
even
you have watched Oyenusi before, of a thief, a rich man, a poor man,
but now
and if you see him, it's combination with Sonya.
no, you didn't see it very
Then even R&B too.
R&B na Baba, a big man. The man is doing well. That's Richard.
because he played different type of roles. Yes.
Ordinary is a round character.
Yes.
Ordinary can play any role given to him. And
He
interpret
has
the role
even
perfectly.
do like woman in one comedy.
Yes, I've seen that. And Samuel Ajwa, so that's it. Then give me an example of an actor or actress in Nigeria that is a flat character. They always play role. I'm not talking about Mama G. Let me remind you. How many people know Mama No Network?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Everyone?
Oh.
Is it that one? So she's a graduate, University of Lagos. I even saw her yesterday. Our husband is an actor too,
Yes.
and they are doing very well.
But I think I don't know his name. But I know you.
I can't remember it. I don't know her name.
I don't know his name.
So that is it. So we have so many terms in the study of literature. As we are seeing it now, these are things they use in asking personal
And
objectives.
she's flat children. And every time she knows a year old.
Yes, and she's good for that.
It's true now.
Even Sonya. I mean,
It's not she go and wash plates.
uh,
No, ma. We say.
Zulu Michael is somehow a round character. Somehow.
Because it's either he's the one that does
That's actually wrong.
or he's a rich. Yes, he's
Sometimes you can be rich, you can be great.
Zulu Michael.
Yes, those
That is very
I've never seen him play the role of a gatesman.
Yes. Yes, I've watched
But it's not common.
And then there's
And
one.
I watched a big film.
It's not common.
And it was very funny with it.
Eh.
Yes.
And then there's one that he was.
Then he acted the role very well.
Eh?
He acted the role.
Yeah, he acted it.
Wonderful. That's
Sometimes
very.
it's one said this.
You know, it's one thing to be an actor. It's another thing for you to be able to interpret scripts very well. You turn it to action. The likes of Odunade, they were actually born with it. The guy just entered the industry and just packed by Ogabilu. I'm not sure of Ogabilu. The likes of Yadiba Salami just packed them on side. And it's a gift. It's a gift. And when you see me speaking, it's English. It's L1 is interfering with L2. That is, his mother tongue. He's from Abeokuta, so Ogun State.
like Yabojo, can we say that in a round character?
Yabojo is a round character. Yabojo is a round character. It's not a flat character. There's this action film that
But if it's even a round character, that one that you see,
Adedimini is a round character.
because
It's a
that one
round
can even do
character.
anything.
Natural. Ibrahim Chata is a round character.
Frederick Leonard.
Very Leonard. Yes, a round character. Yule Doche.
But then this one has to be
Which one?
It's not even you can't country. It's that Baba that you know.
Most of it is only Baba.
I think
there's this
Oh.
one there's this one that died.
That used to see. That's what this week.
That's this week is very popular. There's this one that died recently, a while ago. Oh, most of his feet used to be ritual.
You know that short woman that used to do wish every time.
I'm focusing on
Because I'm not saying that change your.
I think I remember.
She's very short like this.
She's
Kanayo.
Oh, that one a ritual.
It's because he's the king. He's inside the king's cosmos.
And I know that. How many people pet Educhi?
Yes.
Freedoms. Yes, I even pet Educhi.
No.
The father to you, Educhi.
Yes.
That man is always plays the role of a king. He has this wise sayings. Whenever he's speaking, you know that somebody is talking. He speaks in proverbs, and you say proverbs a lot, and you want to learn from it.
It's either he's the king or
And he's doing very well.
Yes, it's either he's the king or the courtman.
The cosmo. You mean a pet Educhi?
Yes.
Yes, a rich man.
Yes.
A rich man.
He has never acted famous.
A president. A governor.
He's always he was always very rich.
Exactly. All right. So
He said,
guys.
if I do something like this, I'm not inside when I'm poor. I cannot be poor. Never.
You can't play the role of
I should play the role of a politician queen that talk all the money.
all those
You know when you are with your beautiful
affluence they display in movies. It's not real. Some of them are poor in life. See,
I know, I'm not saying that.
there's this man they call Kono. Kono is a Yoruba actor. Kono. If you see Kono in movies, you think he's the richest among the actors. Who is the richest female actress?
I don't know.
That's Funke Akindele.
Akindele.
That's the richest.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Female actress.
I feel that always she's a wrong character.
She's a round character.
Yes.
She's round, not flat.
Because she
she was flat. When she was
Everyone has a beginning. Everyone has a beginning.
She was round now. She's not round.
She's round for some time. She contested.
yes, for
Under Jamb.
She can vice governor.
Jamb.
She has never politicians. You don't know. When I didn't find out, I was surprised.
They used to show their adverts.
Film is not making money.
Film is bringing.
Film is still bringing money.
You don't know that. They already have money, so they want to go into the
When she did check.
When you get home, check the guy's network. The woman's network. She's a woman.
she's very true.
But she has twins.
I wish I could make that.
She has twins. But
She just cast me.
I think herself and husband, they are no longer together.
They are still doing it though.
Esther, Funke Akindele and his husband and her husband, they are no longer together.
No.
Okay. I think this is squad. We should actually one of those guys. And they're no longer together.
That's one thing I don't like about their lifestyle.
I know
Most of
they don't stay in the place.
That's what I'm
Just like
saying.
the
That's what I
musicians.
don't like about their lifestyle. Even if I want to become an actress, that's
Most
what
of the
I don't
music
like
stars
about
you see today, some of them they don't have, they don't have.
You
They
shall
are no
hear
longer with their
it.
partners.
And then we'll marry again.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of marriage.
Somebody like who again?
I know they have money.
One of those. Okay,
They're not
this
like
square.
having-
Yes.
This square. They are no longer with their wives.
Most of them are not single mothers.
One of them signed a divorce.
Some signed divorce.
Sometimes ago, and I think maybe the two of them. One is a Yoruba. One married to is married to a Yoruba person.
Yeah.
I forgot Lola or something like that. It was actually caused trouble then, and they went their separate ways. They came back again, but now separated.
The only
totally.
marriage people have seen that they've not divorced is this girl. I didn't pay
Mobimpe, the wife to Adedeji, they just got married a few years ago. They just got married a few years ago. So you can never tell. Maybe after 20 years, you can tell. One of the things that is Esther, one of the things that's killing them is that talking about themselves on social media.
Yes.
And they
walk
everything you
with
do.
everybody.
If you buy a new shoe, you want to, it doesn't make any sense. And I think they have to work on the why ones. OBO when it started.
It's just that you
remember OBO?
You
remember OBO?
OBO, yes.
Almost 3 hours. Okay. 3. So we have 30 minutes now. 30 minutes.
We have 1 hour for sharing.
Okay. Let me take some questions here. Then we can go for CRS. Okay. One of the following is common to all forms of literature. One of the following is common to all forms of literature. A. Language. B. Chorus. C. Action. D. Narrator.
Action.
All forms. You don't have action in poetry.
Okay, that means it's
No
not
action.
language.
It's language. Language is universal. You know that. So the answer is language. The 3 major forms of literature are A. Tragedy, comedy, and tragicomedy. B. Poetry, drama, and folktales. C. Drama, lyric, and prose fiction. D. Poetry, drama, and prose.
Poetry, drama.
Option
D.
Option D. Okay, that's the answer. Beauty in poetry depends on A. Expression and rhythm. B. Length and theme. C. Vowels and consonants. D. Mood and verse. Did you get the question? Okay. Okay. Let me just take it from the question. Beauty in poetry depends on A. Expression and rhythm. B. Length and theme. C. Vowels and consonants. D. Mood and verse.
Expression and
Why?
Because the expression of the writer should align, the expression of the poet should align with the theme of the.
Don't forget that one of the major features of poetry is rhyme and rhythm. You know that?
Yes.
Very, very important. Before you now talk about lines and stanzas.
Both of them have to co-align.
Of course.
So that's why
If
the expression should be.
if you remove the 2, you understand? Poetry is not. It's no longer a poem, but what? Prose. Which one is the most popular out of the 3 genres of literature?
Prose.
The most popular.
drama.
The oldest.
Oldest is drama.
Drama is the oldest.
Drama is
What am I doing? I'm dramatizing for you.
Yes.
So drama involves what? Action. And action is the expression of an impression. So the answer is A. Rhythm, what do you call it? Expression. Yeah, so you have to express yourself. That is, whatever you have in mind, you put it down. You present it in lines and what? Stanzas. In the case of prose, you present it out, present it in chapters and paragraphs. In the case of drama, you present it out, acts and scene. The act is the action of characters. The scene is the place of action. Any question? No question. So literature teacher is leaving the class. CRS teacher is in class now. All right. Now not be serious.
We will not be CRS teacher up to 1 week. Yes, so we need to be CRS teacher.
So
The
the
literature teacher has gone.
yes. So we are closing by 7.
So we cannot close by 7. So
Miss Pedro has given us the
teacher cannot sit it.
he said,
Anybody, please, if you want to say teacher, raise your hand.
no, I'm only joking actually. What about you students? Union students are coming. They are coming. They are coming.
There is very often.
I know. Let's start them all over.
So Sherry will give us evening food.
We have regular. We have it plenty.
I know it's
But we have administration. Madam is here.
it's not anyhow food though. I want fried rice, big turkey.
That's your mountain.
I used to eat turkey like this. I don't do small food.
Alright. So
If you are going inside the class, and then this parent said, you go in thank us, you are not inside. We go in.
alright. So CRS students, when did you stop? In the last class.
Oh.
I can't remember. That was
We stopped in James on impartiality.
okay. James teaching on
We did
We did space and work.
okay.
But we've not done impartiality issue.
Okay.
It's always space and work.
Alright.
The only give us definition of impartiality.
So that means we are yet to finish that.
Yes. And that's changed to 1 to 13. Let me go bring Bible.
Okay.
No, that's KJV you're mentioning. I mean,
I know.
RSV.
And what do you want to say?
Sure, he has RSV.
And that is that.
Alright.
No, you are looking for Bible.
Okay, so let's set the ball rolling. There's no time. Only if you don't know the concept to see it, but if that's you can sit that back. So why then?
I want to sit down.
Yeah, sit down. What is the notes? Okay. Alright. That's come on. Okay. Alright, so we started from the beginning with fruit of the spirit. Let's just discuss. Oh, can you see that? Sit well. That's like that. Sit well. Alright, thank you. Good girl. Alright, so we started with the fruit of the spirit, right? What is fruit according to Bible context?
According to Bible,
Bible context. Apple.
there are no. The fruits of the spirit, which according to Bible context, they are the attributes which Christians should have,
Okay.
like honesty, self-control, love, joy, peace,
Okay. Alright. So fruits means
attributes that are required for Christians
fruits.
to possess.
According to the Bible, context means human conduct. Fruits. Not apple. Fruits. Means human
So what is it talking?
conduct.
Conduct.
That's meaning of fruits. Human conduct. So you said that you were still on impartiality, right?
Yes.
Because we are not yet done. I don't think you are done.
No.
Where did I stop? Exactly?
James chapter 2, verse 1 to 13. Because of time, we did not explain it, just told us to write something.
Okay.
One wrote was partiality means to be unjust,
Okay.
discriminate, or unfair to a person or a group of people. A person or a group of people can be denied their rights and privileges for certain reasons, which may be social, political, or economic.
Okay. So when we talk about impartiality, the opposite of impartiality is partiality. Because without partiality, there will be no impartiality. So it means to be unfair, to discriminate, or unjust. That's the meaning. So if you look at James, look into the society, probably the early church, he noticed that there were some things that were wrong. The rich were given special seats in the church, and the poor were looked down upon. And God created us as what? Equal. But the way things happened then, what happened then is still happening till today. Today we have rich man church, which churches, then former church. So what James is saying here that everyone should be treated what? Equally. Everyone should be treated as equal. God did not say that, okay, this one, when you get to the air to treat this one as a really rich man. No. Even in the Christian, we are one. And it's a very painful thing that something like that is still happening in the church of God. So something like that happened in the church of God, where the rich are given better seats than the poor are not catered for. You know that in this part of Africa, poverty is a disease. Once you are poor, that means the person has HIV or AIDS. Yes. The person is just alive. The person is dead, both spiritual and physical. So that's it. So when we talk about impartiality, St. Paul is actually talking about it here, that partiality in the church is not good. It's very, very bad. So partiality in the church should not be allowed at all. So they continue. Where exactly do I start? In the notes. Alright.
Oh, James chapter 2, verse 1 to 13. You gave us the definition of partiality.
That's all right. So, okay. Alright. Let's move on. Let me just see.
Let's start to go get by the success rates with Jesus.
Okay, I will let us start continuing with our other topics that we have. What comes to mind here? Spiritual gifts.
Spiritual
Gifts.
Okay. And this is when spiritual gift is the faith the person has with Jesus or God, and the person is able to take that faith. For instance, now maybe the person can speak in tongues because not everybody can speak in tongues. So this is when you receive the reward of your faith in Christ.
Okay.
So we have
Alright. So we were just revising the topics that we have. Let me
what are the faith?
So let's go back to impartiality now. So like I said, the opposite of impartiality is partiality. And if there's no partiality, there will be no impartiality. And that's the idea about it. So I started from the meaning of partiality, which I defined as being unfair, discriminate, or unjust. So a person or a group of person. So okay, so that's it. Alright. Let's continue the note first so that along that we read it. That one is KJV.
Yes, sir.
So you're
We did
able
not
to get
see
it.
RFAC.
Okay. The reason why I said we should be using the Bible or reading the text is because everything has been broken down into verses. You have verse by verse, you understand it better. Because what you have in the text is summary, detailed summary. But when you break it down, you understand it.
Sometimes they'll pick from the verse and
Uh-huh.
say, who said this?
Yes, that's it. That's why you combine going to church with what the lecture you know, at school, and it's very, very important in the scheme of things. Okay, let's talk more on this. When did I stop exactly? Let's move on. Hmm? Are you saying something?
No, I was looking for it.
So, another one.
Medicine.
Okay,
Fruit.
Means human conduct. So those conducts that are good, we call it fruit of the spirit.
So we are still in
And the Bible,
partiality.
yes.
Partiality. Okay, I've not written anything. Partiality.
Okay, was it faith and work?
James teaching of faith and
Yes, it's faith and work.
Okay.
It can brother.
You are brother, man.
Yes.
Let's go
So
to
I thought it's the impartiality we are talking about.
impartiality.
Impartiality.
So the text is taken from James
chapter 2,
2,
verse 1
verses 1 to 13.
to 13.
James 2, verses 1 to 13.
Okay, James 2,
1
1
to
to 16.
13.
13, okay?
Oh, no, yes, no,
My brain. Do not hold the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ.
So, St. James teaching.
Should I do?
Write the subheading.
Huh?
James teaching.
James teaching.
That's why the teaching. That's the teaching.
The teaching.
The teaching. They're not right under it. The teaching. The teaching.
I should not write.
Okay. St. James. Alright. St. James.
Saint James.
St. James. Advised. St. James advised. St. James advised.
Yes.
Advised the Christians.
The Christian.
Advise the Christians not to be partial. Not to be partial.
I'm giving it to the person that owns it.
Not to be partial.
The advice the
Christians
Christian
not to be partial.
not
To be partial.
to be partial.
Because they hold the faith.
Because
They hold the faith of Jesus Christ. Because they hold the faith of Jesus Christ. Because they hold the faith of Jesus Christ,
of Jesus Christ.
who is the Lord of glory. Who is the Lord of glory? No. Don't forget that what we are doing is letters, epistolar letters. So you have to be able to listen very well and understand James'
James
teaching.
advised the Christian
James
not to
teaching
be partial.
different from that of
the faith of Jesus Christ.
Paul's
who is
teaching.
the Lord. No.
Paul's teaching different from that of St. Peter's teaching. Paul taught about 10 to 12 topics, while St. James taught 3, and also St. Peter taught 3. What are the 3 for St. James? Faith and work,
Faith and work.
impartiality, and effective prayers.
And effective prayer.
What about St. Peter? Christian living in the community.
Christian living in the community.
That's number 1. Number 2, Christian and persecution. And number 3, humility. Both Paul and Peter taught on humility. That's why I call them P square. You understand? Because PP, P square. So it was only Paul that taught 10 to 12 topics. If you check the last topic in your textbook or material, you see dignity of labor there. Have you come across that?
Dignity of.
Dignity of human labor,
I'm not sure.
which means that all types of jobs are very important. No one is unimportant as long as you are not stealing. What do you labor budget? So now stealing, I know they good, but do something. When Paul was on earth, he was a tent maker. He was a tent maker. He was rich and also Jesus was a carpenter. It shows that we need to work. It is the work that you do that God will bless. Because there's no work that you work with, there's no work you have, God bless anything. Nothing. So it is very important to work. So we call it dignity or human labor. Those guys were good professors. Paul, Peter, and James. And that's it.
Oh, is Peter that talked about submission to husband?
Submission to husband. That was Paul.
Oh.
Mm. Paul talked about submitting that husband love your wives. Oh, that's the family. There's a topic about the family. That's Paul. The family. One of the letters too. CRSO is very, very interesting. But you get bored. When you get bored when depending on the teacher teaching you. But while I was in school, and I was in school, anytime we are doing research, and our teacher, I say, Jesus, all about us sleeping. Jesus and the Bible. Okay, don't never. I'm not talking about video collab. You understand? So that's it. So I just believe so much that the teaching should be effective. The teacher should be lively. The student should be lively. Because when the teacher is not lively, the student they will sleep for water. So that's it. So you just have to avoid that. Full stop continuation. He warned them. He warned them. He warned them not to allow class distinction. He warned them not to allow class distinction. Class distinction. No poor, no rich. Everybody should be together. Class distinction in their midst. Class distinction in their midst. In their midst. Whenever they are invited for an occasion. They are invited for an occasion. Whenever they are invited for an occasion. Occasion. Not just in church, whenever you are invited for an occasion and you are there, you see that, okay, you say, oh no, go to the back, go to the back.
No, you are not the one at the front.
Especially
It's for Mr.
If you do any mistake, sit down there, you are gonna say,
especially
it's wedding.
you see one table, many one there, another one very suits. Another one
They will type it around
the other one the this family.
This one. And you do by mistake.
Dr. Mrs.
Sit down.
And if you by mistake sit down on that, then you will embarrass me.
The way they will wash you for it. They used to take to see finish.
And again, and that's why I go to village. But not being rich is not a sin. You understand? But the most important thing on earth is to serve God. To do the will of God. And there are times that you are not rich, you are not poor, you are just okay. You don't have to become that with it, You don't have to become the richest man in the world. So this was what St. James saw. St. James noticed that in the church, even in the church of God, the rich are given special seats. The poor sit here.
It's not even about
What
special
are we
seats.
talking about?
Special seats, they even obvious. Special care, no?
Mm.
Poor people, they don't know they come to church.
I'm on camera. A rich man will enter into the church. Come sir. All those ushers. I tell you, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Come and sit here. Please, Mr. Treasure, please sit at the back there. We are VIP people, sir. But when a poor man enters the church, what happenens? Hello. Go to that side. Is this supposed to be like that in the church of God? Even in the church of God. Even in the church of God. So that was why St. James warned that whenever you are invited for an occasion, avoid class distinction. Among Christians, it should not happen. Where were disciples first called Christians? Where were they first called Christians? Disciples. We are from Antioch, correct. Antioch. Where's Antioch? Agua.
No.
Where? Abuja.
No.
Antioch. I told you many times, I've said it many times. Antioch is a place in Syria. Syria. The capital of Syria today is Damascus. Damascus. That's the capital of Syria today, Damascus. So that's it.
It's not great that I was in Syria. I thought it was in Syria.
Shama,
So just me that it was Antioch that was
Antioch is a place in Syria, just like a first attack is a place.
Yes, I don't.
All right. Where did I stop?
Not. He warned them not to allow class distinction in their midst whenever they are invited.
Invited for an occasion. Full stop. Continuation. They should not relegate the poor. They should not relegate the poor. They should not. They should not relegate the poor. They should not relegate the poor while exalting the rich. They should not relegate the poor while exalting the rich. They should not relegate the poor while exalting the rich.
Why?
Exalting the rich. While exalting the rich. James enjoying that
Is it John? Okay. John and enjoy.
This is enjoying.
Enjoy.
James enjoying that the people
Changes.
James enjoying that people should not judge. James enjoying that people should not judge through physical appearance. Join through physical appearance. Physical appearance. Like dressing. Physical appearance like dressing. Physical appearance like dressing. And they give them respect. Respect and honor accordingly. And they give them respect and honor accordingly. Give them respect and honor accordingly. This topic is very straightforward. It's not something that is that is difficult to understand, because the opposite of impartiality is what? Is partiality. No partiality, no impartiality. Somebody must be unjust. Somebody must be unfair.
Yes.
Somebody must discriminate. If you remove partiality, if you remove unjust, you end from that just. If you remain just, you remove on from that fair. It means fairness, right? So you now give it to as the meaning of impartiality, which means that impartiality is the state of being just, being fair, and not discriminating. That's impartiality. Well, if you change it to the opposite, it means what? It means to be unjust, unfair, and discriminatory. And that is what? Partiality. So there's partiality in the church of God today. So what happened in the days of James is still happening till now. True of us. It's happening in your church. It's happening in my church. mean,
Yes, it's something along
So,
the church.
they say someone that will carry them to the church. So I donate 3 million naira. Hey, everybody shouts. And such person will given preferential treatment. Oh, please come and sit down here, sir. You have a special seat. Eh?
Everybody will not be like, I don't need things, give me.
That will be the talk for 3 weeks. Brother, I can
For
Just 3 weeks.
Eh?
For 2 months.
For 2 months.
Still another person gives more.
Oh my God. You know, and this is a hypocrisy in the church of God. Living a life of pretense. Hypocrites. People who
They are not
pretend to
doing
be
what they
good,
be. For me,
but
but
they are not good. They are busybodies. Those people who try to claim who they are not. We call them what? Hypocrites. So the same thing that happened in the days of James is still happening till now. So what is the solution to it? No solution, right? Because the economy of Nigeria has turned some people to something else. That is it. That's what we see today. Eh? In the church of God today is business. I mean, Esther, how do you know what about church business? Yes.
Who don't know that one?
Somebody must preach this one. No, his brother, his son of brother. It's as a spirit leads, it's not the son of brother. So. Pastor will preach prosperity for 4 weeks in a month. I think that one is normal.
Pastor will be telling you to come and sow seed, come and sow
Come and sow seed. Until they suck your pocket dry. What are we talking
You will
about?
sow seed, you will sell a lot of land to sow seed.
You said everything you
Maybe
have.
shall be giving up to.
Where's that shaking?
Pastor,
Pastor. Thank you.
if you sow, you are investing in the Lord, and the Lord will invest in you.
Oh, praise the Lord.
If
Praise
you
the
give
Lord.
me something,
Hallelujah.
let it be like the thing from heart and give, but it's not what somebody forced you to give.
This, Pastor will tell you, this thing you are looking for, if you sow seed now, in a month, you will harvest.
You know they have to pay for the church building. It's very important so that you will not send them away.
But what people are doing now is
You see,
pastor.
today we have 2 kinds of pastors. The one that God called and the one that
The one
God
that
stolen. I'm telling you, that's like somebody after observing so many things, I concluded in my mind that we have 2 kinds of pastors. And we have the one that they are so called more than those ones that God called.
So if you check the top 10 richest pastors, you see more than up to 5 or more than 5 Nigerian pastors. But if you check the top 10 richest churches, you will not see any Nigerian church there.
Of course, you know that Pastor Ilego is the richest pastor,
Yes.
not just in Africa, one of the richest in the world.
Yes.
There's this man that this evangelist, what him tell evangelists, I've forgotten his name. He's an American pastor. He's the richest in the world. You know what I mean? So when you see things happening like this happening, Pastor Ilego is also there. So
You see Pastor where
it's not a sin to be rich.
No.
But when you are rich, help people. You need to be of help.
Like a bishop needs to be.
Okay, that's your bishop. Right? I will remind you his name. Oh, okay, that's your. So that's it. That's one of the biggest churches in Africa. One of the biggest churches in Africa.
Which one?
Winners, yes, winners. Covenant, they have a university, right?
I love you.
Even Redeemed too has a university. Abina.
Then Dunamis has college.
Which one?
Dunamis has secondary school.
That Dunamis. That man is doing well too. He's doing well materially. I don't know about spiritual. Some of pastors are doing well materially.
I know him too. He's doing well spiritually. If you see his crusades, lots of people go for his crusades, even abroad. We want to go abroad.
I know some pastors are doing very well spiritually because the spiritual controls the physical. You know, because everything you see today, they have been seen before now in the spirit, realm of the spirit. So calling is different from calling. Some are called by their stomach, while some are
Yeah,
called.
by the Holy Spirit.
I know of Mama Deboye. I know of Bishop Michael Koko. I know of Reverend Joe Adeboye, the owner of a Rema Chapel. They call him Talking Bible. And I know some other pastors. Some other pastors too. So you can judge for yourself sometimes. What we want to see, oh, these are men of God. But the bad ones are more than the good ones. So the most important thing, don't judge anybody. Your own is to serve your maker through the will of God. Not the will of man and the will of God, and that's it. So in the church of God, there should be no discrimination. That's what James is saying there. There should be no discrimination. Please, when did I stop? Let's continue from there. Before we continue, let's go. James chapter 1, chapter 2. So Esther, you are reading 1 to 4. Is that KJV? And please, we need to get revised standard version. Mr. Treasure, please. Be a Bible. RSV Bible. Later. Thank you. Okay. You know what? That's right. Please get RSV Bible. RSV. Your name is NIV. NLT. New Living Translation. Okay. So RSV means Revised Standard Version. Sure you can. So are you telling me that you're going to bring it tomorrow?
We cannot bring it tomorrow.
Next week?
Next week.
I'm trying. Okay. So that is that. Where did I stop?
You said we should read it.
Where is it?
You said we should read it.
Okay, yeah. Verse 1.
My brethren.
Radio. My brethren.
Daily bread.
My brethren. My brethren. Okay.
My brethren.
Yeah.
Do not owe the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord of glory, the Lord of glory with partiality. For verse 2. For if there should come in your assembly, if there should come into your assembly, a man with good drink in fine.
A man with gold ring, Abby?
In fine appeal.
Oh, wonderful.
And there should also come in a poor man in a filthy clothes. Verse 3. And
So,
you pay attention.
Hold on. It's a case between a rich man
And a poor man.
and a poor man. So verse 3, Abby?
Yes.
Go.
And you pay attention to the one wearing the fine clothes
Oh
and
my
said
God.
to him,
Mm.
You sit here in a good place. And you said to the poor man, You stand there or
Oh my
sit there at the footstool. Number 4. Have you not shown partiality among yourself and become judged with evil thoughts?
Jamb portion. Right? That's verses 1 to 4, right? How can you deduct from there? From what you have read? You know, everything has been broken down into verses.
Yes.
Okay.
From what I read here,
Okay.
if I translated it, it's like what we have been talking about that time, that when a rich man enter a church, they will say, You, this is where you can sit. Please, can you sit down? Can you sit at another place?
Okay.
So, and which we're not supposed to be.
Okay. Okay. Enahi, what do you think?
Can I ask us that? Are you not showing partiality? Are you not becoming a judge?
Yes.
It's
The
like,
person is already a judge. Okay.
like what's going on now, for instance, maybe one big man comes down and then there are good chairs, for instance, and maybe those chairs are bad and these chairs are good. So you now tell the rich man stand here because these chairs are good and they are the maybe new ones.
Okay.
The ones are looking fine. Then you now tell the poor man,
You sit down there.
Man, sit down
What's that?
there.
They don't sit down there.
I'm disturbing man.
But the word is not funny.
Manage
Manage it.
Your cloth is not even good to sit down. If you sit down on this one, that will be dirty.
Jesus of Nazareth.
What?
Oh my God. Almighty Jesus.
Well, sit down there.
Thank you.
So maybe that's because you sit down on wearing gold, you have better clothes. That's why you sit down here.
Very lace.
Good job, pastor.
Wearing
Very
senator.
Okay.
All right. Okay, what do you think?
I said everything, but just to be your mother's keeper.
Which means that there is no discrimination in the church. Okay, then I take it off from verse 5. We are reading verses 5 to 8 to 9.
Okay. Listen, my beloved brethren, has not God chosen the poor of this world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he promised to those who love him? Verse 6. But you have dishonored the poor man. Do not the rich oppress you and drag you into the courts?
Okay.
Verse 7. Do they not blaspheme that noble name by which you are called? Verse 8. If you really fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. You do well. Verse 9. But if you show partiality, you commit sin and are convicted by the laws as transgressors.
Thank you. That's verse 9.
Yes.
Okay, so what can we deduce from that? That part of it. So,
Okay.
Paul now.
James.
Okay, James. Continue.
Okay. So from what I read,
You know,
James
you know most
tells us
times
that-
you do Paul's teaching. So
Yes.
when I'm at church, I just say Paul instead of James. Okay.
This part now, James is telling us that it's the same rich people that these men are telling, that these people that are doing the partiality something. It's not like the rich people are even giving them anything or they are rich.
Yes.
It's the same rich people that will still be oppressing them and taking them to court. But yet, they want the rich people to see that in the better side and leave the poor people that them to their poor with to suffer in the bad side, and they are pushing them to the bad side and exalting the poor, taking them to high places. That's what the Shagon said, that the poor will still become rich in his kingdom because they are still faithful to him. If they are still faithful to him, they'll be rich in his kingdom. And this thing they are doing, it's not like they are taking it to heaven, they are not carrying the riches to heaven or anything. So, and if they commit partiality, they are committing sin in the eyes of the Lord and will be judged by his
Very good, very good. Then we will continue with it. That's right. Another part. Okay. St. James reminded them. St. James reminded them. St. James reminded them. St. James reminded them that those who are poor in the world, St. James reminded them that those who are poor in the world, are those who are poor in the world, are those who are poor in the world, are chosen by God. That those who are poor in the world are chosen by God. Are chosen by God. And made rich in faith. Are chosen by God and made rich in faith. And made rich in faith. To be joint heirs of the kingdom. To be joint heirs, this is it. Joint heirs. Joint heirs, look at it. Hold it, go. Joint HEIRS. Joint heirs of the kingdom. Promised. 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 Promised to those who obey. Promised to those who obey and serve God. Promise to those who obey and serve God. Promise to those who obey and serve God. Promise to those who obey and serve God. Being poor is not a sin. Actually,
No.
it's not a sin. Being poor does not mean that you don't make them.
No.
Not everybody will be rich. I mean, obviously.
God told us that we come to this world.
Not everybody will get money.
But those things are suffering more
Is that-
have money.
Is that
Those ones that you say that all some of them are suffering more than some are suffering.
it's not a sin to the poor.
They
But
are
at the same time-
they
It's
are
not
money.
the way the guys give money.
It's not a sin to be rich.
Yeah.
It's not even a sin to be rich.
Yes.
Eh?
That means
It's not even the same to be rich.
Let's know your mouth. You don't have friends to judge.
Eh? The fact that you are rich,
Even if they do,
ancestor,
Meaning
you
what?
know,
they don't have
it's not even the same to be rich. The fact that you are rich does not mean that you won't make heaven. Can I? The fact that you are rich does not mean that you won't make heaven. Ancestor, you make heaven, but when God bless you, you have to be a blesser. I mean,
Yes.
you have to bless people, and that's why a giver never lack. Have you heard that saying? A giver never lack. You have to give. You give. God blessed you to be what? To be a blessing to others. But rich men today are not seeing that way. They say, she did there when I did find the money. She did there. When I was drinking garden, eh? I'm not expected to say it, to speak that way. Because God gave you and you are supposed to be a blessing to others. And this was what James condemned during this time. Because of how small that early church was then, he saw some people, some seats reserved for the rich and some reserved for the poor. God created us equal. Why? Because we are equal before the Almighty. God will not say, oh, those who are rich, they are going to the fire. I mean, those who are poor, they are going to heaven. No, 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 no. It's not a sin to be poor, and at the same time, it's not a sin to be rich. But be your brother's what? Keeper. Don't go keeper. And I
So,
be your brother's keeper. Be your help to others. If you have the power to help, there's this song in my and you can see over your partner. Those who have the financial strength to help them. Help them. It's very important. Please, where did I stop? Where did I stop?
just also obey and serve
Also obey.
God. And serve God.
Okay. Very good. First of all, James accused. James accused them. James accused them of